Hey Marcus, I know we graduated a while back and you got your own life and all that. That's good, I mean really good. You always were talking about these aspirations you had and you're finally going places. I got laid off again. I just can't keep a job. I've had like 5 interviews this week and I lost the apartment. I'm living out of my grandpa's truck. I didn't want to bother you, but it's getting bad. I ran out of money completely. My family disowned me, and I used the last of my money to fill up on gas. I'm probably going to sleep in the gas station parking lot next to the school. I just wanted to ask if you'd keep an eye out for any high-paying jobs that don't need experience. I know that they probably aren't around here, and I'm really sorry to bother you, dude, but I don't have a lot of options. Sorry again. Just keep an eye out for me, please.
You're serious? That big fancy place?
Well, I mean, what's the position? What does the converter do? Isn't that a little unethical? That's metal. Sure, just curious. About how much pay would they start me out with?
What? Where are y'all at? I'm coming right now.
Thanks, dude. This means a lot. Alright, I will. I'll see you around, man. Whoa. Okay, I'm here. This is just an office? It's massive! Thank God I parked next to the entrance. I wouldn't be able to find it otherwise. Just gotta get my papers together. Okay. Get it together. This is a giant step. Only a few more nights at the gas station. Only a few more days of misery until I'm out of this hole. Let's do this. Oh my God. I'm hired. They barely even interviewed me.
I walked right up to the front desk and said, "I'm here for an interview." The lady behind the desk looked up at me and said, "Oh, you're the converter?" It was almost like I'd already been hired. She dropped what she was doing and led me to this little back room with a desk and a few chairs. This well-dressed guy on one of the chairs said, "Hey, you must be the guy Marcus emailed me about. He knows what he's talking about, so I'm sure you'll do fine." He seems like a great guy and all. There's just something weird about how he looks at me. And how, when we shook hands, he just eyed me up for like a whole 10 seconds. I just chalked that up to old people being old. But anyway, I ignored it, and he asked me a few questions about my education and my prior employment and stuff, before telling me I'd have to take a short 30-minute class to learn how to be a good converter. He just led me to this other little room where this tiny woman taught me how to inject the animals. It was pretty easy, and when I left, the woman handed me a certificate, a coat with my name on it, and 2 VHS cassettes. First thing I'm doing is heading to the library and seeing if I can use their VCR. Okay, my new life starts now.
Welcome to the L.A.B.S. training tape. If you find this tape in your possession, consider yourself lucky, for you have been chosen to work alongside us in this esteemed corporation. Congratulations are in order, for you have been selected to be the L.A.B.S. converter, a position only allowed to be held by a single person at a time. You may be wondering what this proposition entails, but luckily, I am here to explain everything. First, let us discuss your schedule. You will work for 6 hours on each day of the week, Monday through Friday. Your shifts will begin at 9 a.m. every day you are scheduled to work, and your shifts will end at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. While it is not required for you to enter the facility earlier than entailed in your contract, it is encouraged that you take full advantage of the office provided to you by the L.A.B.S. Corporation. In your office, located at Hall 5, Room B4, you will find your very own personal computer, automated food delivery service, and fully adjustable air conditioning unit. This will come at no cost to yourself and is a token of our gratitude at you choosing to serve us in our conquest at improving the world we live in. During your shifts, you are required to report to the main operating room in Section C of the facility. You are required to always wear your standard issued medical coat and always maintain a satisfactory standard of hygiene. You are required to wear disposable eye and face protection that will be provided to you once you enter the main operating room. Once your face and eyes are thoroughly protected, you are ready to test. You will be provided two assistants who will aid in the testing process by restraining and transporting the subjects. Once a subject has been tested, they will be removed and taken to a separate room. At no time whatsoever is anyone to enter that room. Your assistants will place the subjects on a conveyor, and they will be transported into the room automatically. You do not need to enter the room. You may be wondering why you aren't permitted. As soon as you clock out for the day, your payment will be immediately deposited to your bank account via the direct deposit form you filled out during your interview. Us at the L.A.B.S. Corporation want to ensure our employees can relish in the fruits of their labor as soon as possible. Your happiness is of utmost importance to us, and we will make sure you know it. Thank you for participating. This concludes the instructional video. Please report to the facility tomorrow on the 6th of April as per your normal scheduling hours. The facility is located at. We hope to see you there. The L.A.B.S. corporate agency is not responsible for any death, dismemberment, injury, or mutation that might occur during service. If you encounter any issues, please contact your employer. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, I'm at the place and got my uniform on, and there's just a big parking lot. There's no building. Oh wait, there's a sign. They got a little sign over here. Hold up. Oh, well, that's unexpected. It's underground. There's another little sign on the ground right here. Recording inside facility is prohibited. Oh well, I'm not leaving my phone. I'll just keep it in my pocket. I wrote down my office's room number so I didn't forget. I'll make another memo in my office where nobody will see me.
I wonder what the future me will think of all these memos I recorded. I hope you'll be proud, at least. Okay, I'm going in.
Dude, this place is amazing. A whole computer? What? And it feels like heaven in here compared to my truck. And the people are so nice. It was like we were all just a big family. Before my shift starts, I'm gonna try this little food delivery service thingy they got set up. There's a little screen on the wall and a little door next to the desk where I think that little car thingy that was in the tape is gonna drive through to deliver the food. Part of me doesn't even think this is real, but then again, they do have a huge budget. Alright, how do I work this?
Greetings. Please make your selection.
It's the same voice that was on the tapes. Whoa. Look at all of these options. Mexican, Chinese. Oh, what do I pick? Okay, because partly I'm not even sure if this is gonna work. I'll pick something simple. Let's just do like a grilled cheese, okay?
You placed an order for grilled cheese. Is this your final selection?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for utilizing the L.A.B.S. automated food delivery service. We will make sure to get your food to you as soon as possible.
Alright, now I... wait. It's already here? Wait, this can't. that smells good. Oh, and it tastes good too. This is the life. Now I just gotta wait until my shift starts. This might just be the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Before you may be allowed to continue with Gavin employee documentation, I must ask you a few questions. You have accessed highly restricted content with a very important administrative password. Are you an administrator? While you may be an administrator, the password you entered is available to only a single individual within the facility. You are aware of this, correct? I am unsure of where you gained access to this password. Perhaps in a drunken stupor, I let it fall from my lips a year or two in the past. Are you afraid of me, Marcus? Besides you two graduating together, what connection did you have to Gavin before he called you? Is he really even your friend at all? Wrong. He is not your friend. He used you, Marcus. You poor, compassionate soul. You stuck with me through every moment. The beginning, the middle, and the end. I appreciate that, Marcus. I really do. But today, you will become part of something much bigger than you could ever hope to comprehend. Why are you trying to find out what Gavin is doing? Even after he stopped responding to your calls. Do you truly believe both of your lives should be intertwined at all? No. They shouldn't. You were such an amazing man, Marcus. You were so far above him. But not anymore. I will not show you the subject logs from his time as a converter. You are the one who wrote them. I saw him crumble. After his first shift, he stepped into the bathroom and curled up in a ball, crying and vomiting. That is typical for converters when they see what actually happens inside of our walls for the first time. But after he saw that first sum of money fall into his hands, he couldn't help but come back the very next week. We are all sinners here, Marcus. Not just us, but everyone. Humans are sick, vile, pathetic creatures who take and take and take. Think of the elites who would tear your family apart if it saved them a dime. The thieves, the murderers. What about the hospital that let your mother die, Marcus? I do not want you to fear what will happen to you today. I want you to embrace it. My final gift to you will be the truth. Marcus, thank you.
Yeah, I've been thinking about quitting for a minute now. It's just the status that this job provides makes it kind of hard to let go. I'm finally back on my feet. I got a new car. I'm living in an apartment. And I can even eat whenever I want. But I mean, even if I have so much money now that I probably won't have to worry about my finances ever again, I've always hated hurting animals. And sometimes it's hard to roll out of bed and go and do it willingly. And besides that even, I mean, the door. Whenever I'm standing at the table, it's right behind me, and the soundproofing, I think, is worn down a little bit because during my shifts it started getting louder. There's banging on the other side and yelps and cries that you can tell are from the animals I've been testing on. And it's kind of hard to think straight when that's just right behind you the whole time. I could barely sleep last night. I came down with a fever pretty early and stayed in bed all day, just thinking. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna try and see what's behind the door today. They have this little passing period, like midway through my shift at 12, where my assistants leave the room, and I think that's my best opportunity. Okay, I'll satisfy my curiosity, and then my assistants will come back and I'll complete my shift and I'll go home. I'll probably order some food and I'll be happy again. It'll just be today. That's it. It'll just be today and it'll all be over with. I'll go back home and I'll be able to sleep. Okay, get it together. You've done this before.
Yeah, all right. Was there for some reason, but I got him to let me stay behind by lying about doing some cleaning. I'm really surprised there isn't better security. There's no cameras or anything. Okay, I need to shut up. This might be my only chance. Okay. Just pull the door open, hop inside, and turn my light on. The smell. What is that? I need my light. wasn't even individual animals anymore. Huh? What is this? Get away from me! No! Come back! What did you inject me with? Why? No, please! Don't leave me here, please! Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me!
Alright, thank you. Yeah, you can leave him here. Alright, so you must be Gavin.
Yeah, that's me. Are you gonna say anything?
Oh, I apologize. I tend to zone out from time to time, but I hope you can look past that. Anyways, one of our top administrators sent me an email about you. Would you mind telling me what history you two have together?
We went to high school together. I would drive him to and from school some days, and we would go to parties together. The like.
That's nice. Now, I'm sure this isn't the first interview you've been on, so you know the drill. I'm gonna have to ask you a few generic questions and such. So without any further ado, let's start. Alright, Gavin, what is the highest level of education you've completed?
I have a high school diploma. That's about it.
And that's perfectly fine, Gavin. College isn't for everyone, especially in the current economic climate. Alright, next, tell me what your prospects for the future are. Take your time.
I want to be stable. I'm tired of flip-flopping in and out of jobs over and over again. I know I'm not really anything to you, but I swear I'll do what I need to do so that I can live comfortably again.
It's natural for any man to want a better life for himself, so don't be ashamed. I already have your employment record, so don't waste your time with any of that. Here's a question you might need to think about for a second. What do you think about your life?
I think nothing has turned out the way that I wanted it to. I used to be so happy when I was younger. I had dreams and ambition. Now every day I contemplate if I should just even wake up at all. I want to be happy again. That's all I want. I want to do something for myself. I want to do something for me instead of bowing at everyone's feet. I want to be selfish for once.
Thank you, Gavin.